Christmas is around the corner, and Photoshop is a great way to create personalized, customized gifts for your family, friends, loved ones as expressions of gratitude and love. So, here I've got a nice little collage of my three kids. And what I'm going to be doing is going to Zazzle.com and creating mugs. So, here you see that you can simply superimpose this image onto the mug, and when it comes out, it's going to look pretty good with this little 20% off discount. It's going to be $12.76 per mug, and I'm making mugs for my wife and for both sets of grandparents, so it's going to be like 60 bucks plus shipping. Pretty easy. So if you want to use your time in class to do something similar, you're more than welcome to. What I did was I googled Zazzle and what was it, mug dimensions, and I can see that it's got to be 200. The resolution's got to be 200, and I can see that the wrap is 1732 by 16 by 650, meaning that it's about 8.5 inches by 3.25 inches. So what I did was I went into Photoshop, I went to image size, and then I popped in 1732 by 650, and indeed it came up as 866 by 3.25. So that's one option. I'm curious to see how you're going to use Photoshop to create something nice for your family and friends. So Zazzle is a great vehicle for your Photoshop skills and talents, but maybe you don't have the finances or time in your day to create a mug or a poster or t-shirts or iPhone cases. I'm gonna hook you guys up, and in class we're gonna be creating buttons. So you're gonna create a button for yourself, also for a loved one. And when you open up the PSD file, you're gonna see three layers in the layers palette. We see the background, right? We also see this top layer that says put the image under that layer. It is what it sounds like. You're gonna sandwich it between these layers, and this one right here, it says delete face line, keep text inside this circle. I'm going to explain what that means in a moment. So I'm going to go to this mug image, and I'm going to create a button with my son Caleb. So I'm going to pop this in right here, and I want him beneath both of these top two layers. And um, you know what, I know when I'm looking here, this fox nose looks kind of busted, so I'm going to use the eyedropper tool. I'm going to use the paintbrush, and actually let's make that a little bit bigger, whatever. It's not that serious. Alright, so I'm going to zoom out. We fix that up a little bit, and I'm going to use the eyedropper tool again to get that orange. And I think pretty obviously the text we need to write is, what does the fox say? Alright, so a few things. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to drop the font size to about 36. And what I know is that this text is pretty close together. So we're going to adjust the leading by select everything. And then if you hold Alt and press down, you can adjust the leading or the space between the text. So again, press Command A or select everything, and then hold Option and press up and down on the keyboard, and we can adjust the leading. All right, so what does the fox say? Alright, so check this out, guys. This text, this line right here, is really critical because if the text extends past this circle, what's going to happen is when we print up this button, everything beyond the circle is going to be wrapped around the back of it. So instead, it's going to say, "What do the fox saw?" And we don't want that. That's just kind of weird. All right, so we're going to do a little line break here, and we're going to format the text so it fits nicely. What does the fox say? All right, and I'm gonna actually do one more thing. I'm gonna go in here. Here's his name. He's 4. He's practicing. He's stepping up his handwriting game. I'm gonna press Command V, Command T. I'm gonna drop the size, and bam, that looks pretty cool. All right, so before we submit this as a JPEG, and you're going to definitely submit it to as a JPEG, you need to either delete or hide this line, because if you submit this to me as a JPEG, if you save it like this circle is going to come up, and it's going to really compromise the beauty of your artistic expression in the button. So you're going to want to make sure you hide it or delete it so that it looks a little something like this. And then actually, not last but not least, you must write your name at the very top, because there's going to be lots of button submissions, right? So you're going to put your name at the top left hand corner, not on the button. but along these gray and white stripes. So it looks a little something like that, and I really can't wait to see your work. Good luck.